Hello everyone, welcome back to brand episode of TrashTalk. I'm here with a very, very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
How's it going? My name is NukeGod. I am a commentary YouTuber. I don't know if I would still say that because I've kind of changed up my content a little in the past couple of weeks, but I was a commentary YouTuber. Simple.
No, yeah, 100%. And just jumping straight into it, on TrashTalk, we like to usually start right at the beginning, just detailing how you got into YouTube, what inspired you, what sort of content you made at the beginning. So for you, what was that? Like, what content did you make at the beginning, and like, why did you get into all that?
Okay, so I've tried my hand at a bunch of different types of content since I've been on YouTube, because I've been on YouTube since the Leafy days, when Leafy was on top of the commentary world, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I've, as much as I don't really mess with Leafy right now, I would say he was a big inspiration for me when I started off, because I had an old channel called Zexel, where I just made commentary as always, and then after that failed, I went on to try reaction content at once. Then I kind of realized that was just me staring at a computer for a while, not doing anything. Didn't really like doing that. Then I moved on to just gaming stuff. Stopped that for a while. Then I'm Jamaican originally. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. So and I moved to Canada. Then that's when I started making content again. I started streaming, and then I moved from streaming to now this. And this is a time where I actually ended up blowing up a decent bit. I've got some decent views. So, and in terms of inspiration, all right, I'm gonna say something that I'm not too proud of right now, but Illuminaughti was a big inspiration for me. He was like a big inspiration for me starting doing YouTube again, and then all of that happened. So I'm not too proud of that right now. It was such a punch in the face, man. Okay, she's the reason I'm doing decent on YouTube now. Her videos are what shot me up, so.
So those videos came from like a little bit from the heart then when you made them, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. There was one video where I was just dead serious. I wasn't making jokes or anything. I was like, yo, I despise this woman. She's an evil bitch, man. So it was a punch in the gut to know, but since then I've met a bunch of other people. I've talked to one topic who is another person who was involved in the whole situation. He's really nice. I've explained that situation to him, how she was a big inspiration to me. And the piece of advice he gave me was that whoever your inspiration doesn't make who you are, because your content can change. I can change what I do eventually. So even though she was an inspiration, distancing myself a bit away from that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, so especially Illuminati.
Yeah.
Well, I want to distance myself from that as well.
And at least it's not EDP.
Yeah. Could be
that would be a lot worse.
Oh man, that would really hurt. Low key.
And just taking a look at your channel, of course, like the Illuminati stuff did like incredible for you, right? With your most popular video being like Illuminati. Well, the top, how many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 top videos being all on Illuminati. So it did incredibly well for you.
It did.
Like, and do you reckon that's something? It was about your video in particular, or do you reckon it was just like the situation at hand? Like it was just a big situation that you managed to capitalize on?
Okay, at first I would say it was definitely the situation, because when I started, I didn't know how to edit my videos properly, so my earlier videos on her were definitely ass. I've grown. I've grown since then, but I'd say around the 4th video is when people started subscribing mainly for me and less for the actual Illuminati content.
Yeah.
Although I would say that a lot of people still come to my channel based on Illuminati video. Like my last, the first video I made coming back to making a new style of content, the John Romano video.
Mhm.
There was a guy who just commented, "But what does this have to do with Illuminati?" I'm like, what does he mean? This video has nothing to do with Illuminati. I haven't mentioned her. She's not in the title. What do you mean? So I'm guessing YouTube is still kind of suggesting my channel if people search up the drama. So it shows some of my videos. So yeah, that's fun.
Just on your like most recent like.
Yeah, just have like
so
50
you get
people.
Illuminati stuff, you know? Comments about it.
Illuminati stuff, yeah.
Why is this not about Illuminati? And
yeah, why aren't you making more Illuminati stuff, man? What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. And like you said that Illuminati was like an inspiration. So did that make you want to follow the situation a lot more like in detail and depth than you would maybe for, I don't know, like the dream situation, for example? Did that make you actually want to follow like the situation?
A little bit, yeah. Because originally I didn't think it would get as big as it did. I didn't expect it to get all the things like with Wander, with Oz, and all that. I was not expecting all that. I thought she was just being a little bit of an idiot with the legal eagle thing. So I was like, oh, let's make a video on this, move on. But then it just kept developing, and every time I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not making any more videos on her. Something else comes out the next week, and I'm like, now I have to.
Yeah.
Now I have to, because people are asking me, oh, are you gonna make a video on this? Or you can talk about that. And I even still have some information that I haven't talked about that would still make a decent video, because Savannah Marie, a girl who does pretty much the same thing, the anti-MLM thing, she commented on my first video and was talking to me about how Illuminati came into a group chat, a Facebook group they had, where they were trying to take down Black Oxygen Organics, something like that. And Illuminati's editor just came into the Facebook group and stole everything and gave no information that, oh, I got it from these people, no credit, nothing. And it's so shitty. And I was originally gonna make a video on it, but I genuinely just couldn't, because there was a bunch of stuff underneath it. Because originally I was gonna interview Savannah. Then some stuff came up, and I didn't want to put her on the spot with all the things that were happening, so I just kind of scrapped the video. But I have like screenshots and everything from her stealing all the stuff and how the people reacted to it. I still have those on deck.
That's so fucking scummy. There is nothing redeemable about this fucking bitch and their team.
Nah, she sucks, man.
Like there's nothing. Like, what was it? The other day I saw, like, was it that they're getting into like a lawsuit battle or whatever, or like a battle with like some other content creator over shit? Oh, like, it was just random crap, bro.
Yeah, she's just suing everybody right now. She even threatened to sue CB2 at one point.
Yeah, no, that was funny.
That was so fucking funny. She was like, oh, he's on the list.
Yeah,
apparently I'm on the list too. For people who she's watching, so that's fun.
She's watching, ready to say.
Just like, if I talk about her again, cease and desist at my door the next day. She's gonna come to my house and break my ankles if I talk about her again.
Steal the channel. Well, to be fair, she probably needs it. We're getting better views.
I honestly, if I was at 2 million she's at, and getting barely 10,000 views, hey, I'd take anything I could get.
What was the most recent video? Cosmetic surgery for dogs. Whew.
Yeah.
What a thriller.
She's just going. I don't even know, because now I'm looking at it. I'm like, her videos aren't that good. I don't know why I enjoyed it that much.
Blinded by it.
I was trying to rewatch one of her videos the other day because I was like, let me see what she's up to. I couldn't even get through like the first 5 minutes of one of her videos. Maybe because of everything that's happened. So I have a little bit of bias against her now, so I don't enjoy her videos, but it is what it is.
Do you reckon you might possibly be like blinded by like, or now like you see her videos more clearly purely because of the drama that happen? Like, you're way more open to the fact that, okay, maybe this content creator wasn't as good as I first thought.
Probably. That's probably it. Because
100%.
it's happened before. It's definitely happened before with a bunch of creators. Because I'm gonna say another thing that it seems bad that I'm liking all these creators who got canceled, but I was a huge Billy Lad fan back in the day.
No, 100%, man. There was someone that I was a big fan of. I don't know if you know him, Anision. When I was younger, Anision, I was a big fan of. And what did they do? They chucked their kid out a window. They're weird. They're like kids. So you know,
allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, the kids thing is 100%. Like he chucked his kid out a window.
Yeah.
But
no, I know.
You know, it can always get worse. But for you, like being a commentator or like being like an ex-commentator now, really, like you're sort of moving way more into, I would say, what, like the more like crime stuff, right? Like
kinda, yeah.
Yeah, like with the John Romano stuff. Like if you guys don't know who John Romano is, he was like a school shooter turned TikToker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, quick drop. He tried to shoot up kids. He didn't do it though.
He didn't do it. He failed. He missed.
Yeah, how'd you miss, bro?
Oh, whoa. Okay.
I'm just saying. You would have thought you had a better aim. And then most recently, you've then did like the wannabe detective video. And like, is that where you want to take your content now? Is that like...
Definitely, yeah. It's more of, I don't want to be constantly just, drama. Let me jump on it as quickly as possible, make a video, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trying to get a video out on drama. I still love drama videos. I still watch a lot of my friends and other people who do commentary videos to keep up with the drama. But I would rather it be a case of, it's something that maybe it's like a month or so old. Hell, I could still do it if it's a week old. But I prefer to take more time, do my research on a topic. I want to better my editing as much as possible. So yeah, this definitely is the way I think I want my channel to go in the future. Go more towards in the future. And Wander, my last video, he's been a big help with all of that. He's given me some advice too.
Yeah.
He's giving me some advice with it, because I've only had 2 videos on it. 3 technically, because I made one when I was still doing commentary. So I've gotten some advice towards it, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm actually really enjoying the content I'm putting out now. And it's always been a thing of mine that I want to put out content that I enjoy, or I won't put it out. I have like 10 videos that I scrapped that I just watched through, and I'm like, I don't like it, and I just scrapped it.
I guess with that, it's like that perfectionism of being a YouTuber, right? Is that you want to post the best quality video you can, right? You want the quality over quantity of like, look, you can make like 800 videos on like a drama situation, right? Or you can make one really good video that you know enjoy. It's got good editing, it might have good jokes, or whatever your like preference for like a video is. Yeah, you would rather have that than have like 800 videos on a Dream or like Satrap or one of them people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You 100% want to go towards that. And like speaking on like drama and stuff, as a commentary YouTuber, like have you been involved in any drama of yourself, or have you managed to stay clear of that?
No, I've managed to stay clear so far. There have been some moments where I've almost gotten into drama, but I kind of steered myself away from it. One with you guys remember the whole thing with H Bomber guy just calling out a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
Originally I was gonna make like a short video, not saying they're calling me out. I was gonna make a short video kind of saying I'm trying to get away from that type of stuff where I just jump on it and try to get it out as quickly as possible. But I sat down with like my girlfriend and I talked to her about it. It's like, it might look like you're just butthurt about getting called out.
Yeah, I guess there's always the threat there of like it looks like you're annoyed that like some big YouTuber like said your name and like gone, this is shit content, or like this is bad, this is this. Which like for you being like a smaller content creator, and this guy like not saying like you're a small content creator, but being a smaller content creator in comparison to this guy, right?
Yeah,
like how does it feel like sitting down and then seeing like yourself in one of those videos? Like I feel like that must be like pretty surreal in a sense, but also quite annoying in another sense, right? You're being put on blast in front of like 8 million people or whatever. Like what was going through your head when you watched that?
I think I can't remember if it was you who I saw posted the video originally, and
it might have been me.
Yeah, I watched it. I was like, I was looking through, seeing everybody. I saw CB2 get mentioned like twice, and then I just saw my channel under one of the videos. I'm like, God damn! I'm like, what did I do? I just wanted to make a video. I just wanted to talk about something. I didn't need this.
Yeah.
So
no,
yeah,
100%.
it was definitely a little. At first, it was definitely like, oh wow, I'm getting put on blast here. But then it kind of just got funny.
Yeah,
Because the more I was reading the comments, everybody else was not everybody else. A lot of other people were a little bit upset at it, which totally reasonable. I genuinely think it's totally reasonable if you want to be upset at that if you're a smaller content creator. I just think, hey, it's a little bit of exposure. I doubt anybody comes to my channel from it, but I'll take it.
It's a bit of exposure. Like you've been like the fact this guy knows you, right? Like this big YouTuber knows you.
Exactly.
Receive a bit of exposure. It's cool also to be in a video that's racked up that many views as well, right?
That
like nearly the most popular
I'm
video.
a part of that. I'm a part of that.
Yeah, like definitely you're in the video, right? Some people might say, "Yeah, but you're part of the problem." He's talking about. Who gives a fuck? Like, you're in a big video, right? Like, who gives a fuck, bro? You're like, you got something out of that. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
But that's always like a cool thing that I think of commentary, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy to like actually be picked up by bigger creators, like sees your references. You like, what was it? Recently, like I found out like Philip DeFranco that spoke about me in a video. I had no idea.
Sick.
I had no idea, man. It was until I saw it on TikTok. I had an idea, and like it's weird within commentary, right? It's so easy to like have one of those moments of like big comment that speaks about you.
Yeah, because again, as commentary YouTubers, we're talking about bigger people, so these people might make a response to us. These people might make a response to us, or somebody else who's talking about them may also just say, "Hey, this person also made a video about them," blah, etc., etc. So you can get picked up by a bunch of bigger people.
No, exactly right. Like it's really easy to gain people's attention. Like even.
I hope you kind of chipped out for me there a minute.
Oh, sorry. I'll be good.
We're good. We're good.
Like it's pretty easy to be spotted by not only people that like might be watching your content, like bigger content creators, or people that see your tweets or whatever, but also like people that you're making videos on, right? Like I'm willing to say that I want to say probably like you said, Illuminaughti, right? Definitely got their eyes on you. Like probably another content creator you've spoke about, I've definitely seen one of your videos. Like it is really easy being a commentator, being able to like you know actually get some exposure from the people you're making videos on.
Yeah, even if it's a case of you're getting a lot of hate from that, eventually, if you get 10 people hating on you, at least 2 to 3 of those people will say, "Oh, but his other content is okay. I'll give it a watch." Simple.
Yeah, exactly, right. And like for you, is that something that you like about commentary and even the stuff you're doing now, right? The fact that you can express your people are there to enjoy it as well. Who actively like it, and as well, it's like, well, who cares if they're haters, right? Because like, well, it's the internet, right? It's online. Is that like something you like about commentary and stuff? You can just express your opinions and you get exposure for it.
Exactly. In terms of if I like it, it's a 50-50 for me. As I said, you always get at least 2 subs out of 10 people who hate you, and you can always get exposure from bigger people. But at the same time, you don't want to just accumulate a bunch of hate on your channel. I don't want to have a bunch of people coming to my channel just to hate.
Yeah.
Because at 4,000 subs, having a decent amount of people not liking my content could kill my career before it fully takes off.
Yeah. No, I guess that's the only issue, right? It's like if you're a bigger content creator, right?
Yeah, you're fine. You're kind of fine if you're a bigger content creator.
You're cool, right? Smaller content creator, there's always the chance that, something bad could happen from those 10 people not liking you or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, I guess that's the risk you've got to take when like being a commentary YouTuber, right? Is the fact that there might be some people that don't necessarily like you.
Yeah. Yeah, even the last video I made, I tried making a short out of the starting part of it. and I got two people. One person telling me I wasn't relevant, and one person telling me that I have no value to YouTube, and that's why I make drama videos.
Fucking hell!
It's so fucking funny.
Overreaction at half, man.
Yeah, like, bro, I made one video about a guy who used death for his own benefit. What did I do wrong?
Yeah, I like that. That's how the bit they picked, right? Is that not the guy, right? And the fact that you're making a video on it. That's the real issue.
Video on it, yeah.
Yeah, that's the real issue.
I've also been called girly before. Like one of my first Illuminati videos, somebody commented that I was girly for making TV videos. It was so funny how he was arguing too. I said, "How does that make me girly? I'm making a video on news. He watches news, so what's the difference between me doing this and informing people about it, giving a little bit of my opinion?" And he just kept arguing that, "Oh, I'm not making news videos. I'm gossiping."
Gossiping.
It was the funniest interaction I had on YouTube.
So you're a gossip tea channel? Like, come on, like that's not hardly better than a fucking commentary channel. I'd rather be a commentary gossip tea channel. Who the fuck wants to be a gossip tea channel?
Yeah, I mean,
fuck that.
Tea spill. You know those people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the tea community. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, like you don't only make like commentary videos and stuff on your channel and stuff, but you've also collaborated with other people. One that comes to mind is Amos as well, right? You collaborated with him.
I enjoyed
on the Big Tipster video, right?
Yeah,
that video was a really good video.
I did.
We all did
that video.
Yeah,
I really liked
it. All us three were on that video.
Yeah,
which is kind of odd. And like for you, did you like collabing with people? Was that something that you enjoyed doing?
I do. I love collabing with other people. I'm still trying to actively collab with more people. I love being in other people's videos. I love people being in my videos. I like working with other people to make my content better, making it. And again, if I'm working with someone, I can bounce information off them to make sure my information is even more correct than if I did the research myself. With Nax, Nax is a big help to me. He's given me a lot of the information I use. He's come to me and said, "Hey, if you're making a video on this, here's some information. If you want to use this video in your video," because when I was making a video on what's her name? Miranda Sings. Why can I not remember her name right now?
Colleen Ballinger.
Colleen Ballinger, yes. When I was making a video on her, I got some of the videos that I put in my video from Nax. And then when I was working with like CB2, he gave me some help with like tags, with how I should structure my thumbnails and so on, because he's been doing it for a lot longer than I have. I just hit like 50 videos on my last video, and he has over 100 videos, so he definitely has a bit more experience with getting things seen, getting people to click on your video more than I do. So I always appreciate the help from him and anybody else. And just collabing in general is something I find so fun. It's honestly my favorite. They're some of my favorite videos to make.
No, 100%, right? Like, I feel like as well with collabs, right? Not only do you get to do the best bit, which is make the video, right? You get to do a collab. Not only is it not the full video that you have to worry about, you don't have to worry about how it performs, right? Like, you can hop on a collab video and it do horrific, right? It could do 30 views. You don't care, bro. You've done your bit for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't have to stress. Like, unless like you're doing it on like another channel or whatever that you like co-own, there is no problem with like doing a collab like video. It's also great, again, exposure. Like, I feel like coming back to that as well. It's like that Amos video has got like 64,000 views.
Yeah,
like,
I think I got a decent amount of subs from that.
Right?
Yeah, I think when I did that Amos video, I was at 4,000 originally, and I think I shot up to like either 450 or 4,100 like in like the span of a week. It was a decent amount of subs from that video.
And that's like 64,000 more people that have seen a piece of your content that wouldn't have done. Yeah, they wouldn't have done. Which again, it's something I love about collaboration. Something I love about podcast as well, right? Is that some guests come on and it's great for the guest, right? It's great for them because that's like 1,000 more people that wouldn't have seen them before. Or for us, it's 1,000 more people that would have seen us before or whatever. And it's what's great about collabing is that everyone involved gets something out of it, right? Either you get like for this, you get a guest, you get a good conversation, like the guest gets something out of it. With collabing, like the person gets half their video done, right, with a collab. And the person that gets on its exposure, which is something that I think is really cool. And it's almost a shame that more people don't do collaborations. I feel like that's something that, as of recent, hasn't really been going on. Is people collabing?
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm trying to just randomly ask people now, hey, I want to be a part of my video, want to talk about this part.
Like, I guess to a certain extent, right? Like, people are worried about, like, okay, well, if they come out as like a
it's gonna affect you at some point. Like, oh, you made a video with this person 5 years ago. You're a bad person too.
Yeah, exactly, right.
It's a little shitty, yeah.
Which I feel like a lot of people like need to let go of, right? Because again, I feel that's a big issue, right? It's like people are afraid to do it or whatever, which is just like it's like a 99% chance that like someone like isn't or whatever, right? And there's a 1% chance they are. It's like it's just you take the gamble, right? It's like, or you do what we do, right? Is we speak to the controversial people after the fact.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that Femia's interview was love that video.
Yeah, that was something, man.
That one.
Oh, dude, one of my favorite ones to like troll Sam with, low key.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even want to do that episode, right? Like me and Ace, we were in a VC. I was tired. It was like 2:00 in the morning. It was like, okay, we're gonna get Femios. I'm gonna message Femios, get him on track. And he did it, and fucking Femios turned up within 5 minutes. I was like, fuck me, bro. I don't want to do this.
God damn, now I gotta do this shit.
Now I've got to do this shit to him. And they exposed themselves bad in that episode. I didn't realize how bad it was until we watched them.
Low key, they were defending Natty, and I thought it'd be funny if I was like, I wonder if they'll defend Jalen saying the N-word. And then they did. They said something like Jalen never used the N-word in a racist context.
What?
It's so funny to me though. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, like the first thing I could think of, like with Jalen using the N-word, like I do agree that sometimes they try to use it for shock humor, but like the first thing I think of is like when they said DeZero needs coffee, they did the George Floyd joke, and it's like be to your channel, like, and I'm like, dude, what do you mean they never use it in a racist context?
That was hilarious.
I just, again, it is a great thing about doing trash talk with like people that might be a little bit controversial is the fact they always slip because they're so full of themselves.
They always say some bullshit.
Yeah, like I think before we move on, I don't want to make it all about trash talk. But like there was
one guy talking about it.
For sure. There was one guy who came on Kumo. He was like, there was this girl like got her to cut or whatever. It was like they wanted a name or whatever. I was like, well, there was another guy that could have been said 3 letters, but like I just said like my name because like, well, it's 4 letters, and why would I want to go fuck someone who's got someone else's name cut in their leg? It's just like it's a really bad clip. It's like it's just like, why would you say that on a podcast, man? This is why I love the controversial ones. But, you know, like I feel like the non-controversial ones, they're way more chill. I don't feel like I have to.
It's more of just a conversation between friends in the non-controversial ones.
Yeah, like I don't feel like I'm stressing in this episode. Like, oh shit, bro, I'll go.
Mike.
Was it shitting itself?
Chipping out a little bit.
You're like cutting out like every other word or something, like low key.
Yeah.
But like,
are we good now?
Try saying water bottle.
Water bottle. Is it fucking itself?
No, you just
wanted me to say it.
Did you just want to say it?
Because you're British.
You fat cunt. You fat prick.
Yeah, it kind of cut out when you were saying pedophile, and I thought you just censored yourself.
Oh yeah,
I thought you just censored yourself there.
Like W.
Automatic censor going in.
Oh yeah.
I've actually tried to get. I was gonna make an Adam 22 video, and I was trying to get in contact with the girl who he did you know what with when she was young. And man, she fell off the face of the earth. I can't find anything to do with her. I was trying to see if I could get her to at least give me a text statement or something, but
To be fair,
I mean,
if I was Adam 22 in any way, dipped
honestly,
like off the face of the planet.
Honestly, same.
Yeah, fuck that cuck, bro.
Whoa.
Cucking with children, allegedly. Ooh, the fun topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where do you want to take your channel, right? Because like I feel like we tapped on this like a little bit at the beginning of the episode of like you want to go into that more like that sort of not crime area, but more of that style of content, all right?
Yeah, more of
that stuff.
Kind of. I want to be kind of like a video essayist where I make longer form videos, but less like a Sunny V2 type of deal. Yeah, I want to do video essays, but I don't want to just be like, pumping them out every day, getting information wrong, or just doing it because it's a topic that's big right now. I want to make videos that, as I said, that I personally enjoy.
Well, you want to put your own spin on it, right? Like, you want it to make it your own. You don't want to be like a Sunny V2 clone, right? Because I feel like that's the criticism of a lot of people that do documentary film or like that longer type.
It's pretty much, it's just Sunny V2, but with a different voice.
Yeah, I feel like I think a popular example of that is in Anarchist. Really, really nice guy, right? But like that's one of the things he's had against him is that this could be like this could be Sunny V2 second channel, right?
Yeah.
Which I guess like it's good content, but you don't want to be known as that. You want to put your own spin on it. Like you want the quality over quantity. Like you want to be able to go, okay, well that's my video, right? Yeah, that's something I posted on. I'm proud of.
It's different. You're different. You're a different person than Sunny V2. Because I remember I had a friend who watched both Sunny V2 and Internet Anarchist, and they didn't even know they were two different people. They thought it was just a Sunny V2 second channel. It was the funniest thing. It was the funniest thing I heard. Because we were talking about, because that's a friend I know in real life. They don't watch commentary videos very often, but they like those type. They like video essay type videos. And I was the one who originally showed them Sunny V2, and then they just kind of fell down the rabbit hole. Sunny V2, Internet Anarchist, and a bunch of other channels like that, and they genuinely just thought that Sunny V2 was just Internet Anarchist, but just using a different channel.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's definitely rough on his end. It's a part of the reason why I decided to do face cams instead of just voiceovers, actually, because with a face cam, it's easier to discern me from somebody else because you can clearly see me.
Well, that gives you a great advantage, right? Because I feel like a lot of commentary YouTubers and documentary, they don't use their face, right? They rely on their editing.
Yeah.
Well, like you can rely on your face with editing, right? Which again is something unique to you, rather than like, okay, well, like I could see this on like a Sunny V2 video if I wanted to.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's the main reason why I did it.
No, man.
Because I originally started. If you look at the first couple of videos I have, I think the first 4 or 5 videos I have on this channel, I was just using Attack on Titan gameplay. Just any gameplay I could find. Even then, I was trying to be different. I didn't want to just use surf gameplay, Overwatch. I wanted to do something different, so I was using Attack on Titan. I think at one point I used some Apex gameplay. It's a bunch of different things. Yeah, doing a bunch of different stuff. But then when I was coming back, when I first started, I was single. But then I started dating a girl, and she has a really nice camera, which is the one I currently use. And I was like, you know what? Can I borrow this? Can I just use this?
Can I just yoink your camera, please?
Can I just take your camera? You're not using it anymore. It's mine now. So so she gave it to me, and I've just been using it ever since. And I genuinely don't think I can go back to just doing voiceovers. I'd have to do just a camera setup.
No. Like I feel like a face cam, like especially now, right, it is way more unique and rare to see, right? Like you went back a couple of years ago before 2020, and everybody was using face cam. Right now, it's pretty much non-existent now. Again, right? So like I guess it gives you like way more of an advantage. You can also be way more expressive, right? Exactly. You're not just limited to your voice. Like I know a lot of people that struggle with being able to express their emotions and their thoughts just purely through their voice, right? So again, it gives you another avenue of being able to express what you think.
Express how angry, happy, or creeped out you are.
Fuming, you know? Like you can do so much with like a backdrop with you like just being there, you know? Like there's so much you can do.
Definitely.
Just before we come and like wrap this up, did you have any like questions in mind at all?
I think we went over everything that I was curious about, low key kind of thing.
Oh, let's go. Oh, well, that's always good. Like, good that we've got like the questions that people want to know and shit. The worst thing you could have for an episode is just people like missing questions that are like people want to know the answer to. just missing them.
Every question except the one that people want to know.
Yeah. Like fuming. Like, I've done that a little bit. I've done that a little bit with a couple of people. You know.
Yeah.
But no, man. I really do appreciate you coming on Trash Talk for like 40 minutes.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I was wondering if I was gonna go on at some point. I was wondering if it was gonna be maybe when I was a little bit bigger or what or anything.
Well, no, 100%. Well, you've been in my like eye line for a while. Like I was just thinking of people to like hit up, right? Because like I've been doing so long to the point where it's like I need people, and like I just had this list of people, and I was like, well, like this person doesn't do this anymore. This person sort of left. This person, I think I should wait a bit. And it was just, I felt like it was just a good point, like a good time to have you on as a guest. So I really do appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on, and Merry Christmas too.
Yeah.
It's literally a few days. God damn, this year went by fast.
Oh no, I know, man. That does not feel
like that. It's a big year.
Huge year, man. Yeah. And thank you everyone for watching today's episode of Trash Talk. I've been your host Samuel, and we've been here with co-host. I nearly called him Amos, bro. What the fuck? You're not Amos, right? Let me fix that. I've been here with my co-host Ace Howler, and I've been your host Samuel, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Trash Talk.